Hello, fellow pipers. How you doing today? Today I'm smoking Cornell and Dial Sunday Picnic. I'm smoking it in my Dunhill apple-shaped pipe that I bought approximately 42 years ago. One of the first pipes that I bought. I bought it new. And of course that's way before eBay. I bought it in a brick and mortar shop that is no longer. It's located in a shopping mall called King of Prussia. It's in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. And it was, the mall back then was smaller, much smaller than it is now. But anyway, this pipe has served me well. There's the famous white dot. And it's got nice graining. It buffs up real well. It hasn't seen the buffing wheel in a while, but it's a very nice. Feels good in the hand. Wonderful draws. Has a wonderful draw, as all Dunhills do, because they're made very well. And this is part of the rotation. Excuse me. Excuse me. And I haven't repeated a pipe yet since this started. And I plan to do more videos for those of you that like frequent ones. I'll be doing more. Just the last couple days have been pretty hectic. Been out with the wife, with visiting friends, and my daughter and her husband, and so it's been pretty hectic for the last few days. So apologize for gapping out on you there. The quote of the day is from Audrey Hepburn, who said, nothing is impossible. Even the word impossible, when you take it in apart, is I'm possible. So that's the quote of the day, Audrey Hepburn. I said before when I smoked this a little bit ago that I like this tobacco and very tasty. It comes in flake form, and if you haven't tried it, pick up a can of it. Very good tobacco, sort of a nutty flavor. Nice ash. Produces a nice fine gray ash. So Thanksgiving is 2 days away. I hope you're meeting with friends and family. If you're traveling, uh, be safe, of course. But the gas prices are nice and low relatively now, and that should make for, if you have a little few miles to go further, that's will give you a break this year. Of course, the big news last night was the announcement that the grand jury is not going to indict uh, the cop that shot this Michael Brown. And of course, what do folks do? They riot. Uh, uh, more trouble. But at least they weren't intimidated to vote the way they did and not give in to threats of violence. It's funny, well, not funny, but the headshot of this Michael Brown that you've seen over and over again, he looks kind of baby faced and innocent. But if you see his full length uh, picture, he's quite imposing. And here he was a thug that robbed, like even that morning, I think he robbed the place. And he attacked the police officer. They had a struggle in the car, as a matter of fact, and I think the decision was right to fire the weapon. Now, to discharge the weapon, as they say in police terms, but perhaps he didn't have to kill him. He could have winged him, or just put him out of commission. He didn't have to kill him. But so there's two sides to the story, but I think the overwhelming evidence proved that the officer was justified in the shooting. But of course, we're going to have to put up with all this unrest in the major cities and so forth, which is unnecessary. So I guess you're all ready too for Black Friday, so-called Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, when the Christmas buying season starts officially. I believe I said it on the last video that the uh, uh, pipe I was showing was my rarest pipe. And somebody astutely wrote me and said, well, what makes it so rare? Is it just old? And I said, no. I wrote him back and said, no. what actually makes it adds to the rarity is not only the age, but it has a bakelite stem, which is very rare on a pipe. And, its most interesting feature, I failed to mention, so I'm mentioning it now, that the stem was made of bakelite, which is a semi-translucent reddish hue a form of plastic, and a hard plastic, but it's called bakelite, and that's what really is the distinguishing feature that makes the pipe so rare. So thank you, respondent, for bringing that to my attention. Checking my time stamp there, and I think we're past the 13-minute mark. So to avoid running over, know that you can extend these, but I've told you before that I prefer the 15-minute maximum, so you won't get bored. I mean, you might be bored already, but anywho, I'm going to sign off now. Be good. Take care of yourself, and by all means, happy smoking!